Thank you for joining us for the Lakefront News. I'm Bianca Garcia. Halloween is just around the corner, and there may be something spooky creeping around dorms at Our Lady of the Lake. But we are not talking about ghosts or goblins. Some students have reported bedbug sightings. Lakefront reporter Anna Boone has more.
I spoke to a student here at Our Lady of the Lake who was really bugged by an issue here after she found bites on her body and bugs in her dorm.
I was up late at night on my tablet, and it was dark and only the light was shining, and I saw something crawling on my shirt and I thought it was a spider.
But Our Lady of the Lake dorm resident Melody Villarreal says that she doesn't believe it was a spider, but a bed bug.
So I kind of scooped it up. I had a baggy shirt on, so I just kind of scooped it in there, and I went to the bathroom light and I turned it on. I grabbed a napkin because it was white, so I was like, whatever it is, I'll just put it on there. So I smashed it on there, and it looks like a bed bug. And I squish it, and the blood comes out. It's like fresh blood.
Villarreal gave me a few of her bed bugs that she found in her dorm. So I took them down to the biology lab to see if they were indeed bed bugs.
It was just so uncomfortable because it's where are they coming from? Is my bed infested? Is my clothes and stuff safe?
Her dorm mate, Guadalupe Guerrero, says that she also believes that she found bed bugs on her bed.
A bed bug doesn't just come in once. There's probably more somewhere here in the dorm. I don't know if it's coming from our suite mate side, if they're in the vents coming down, or if they're from down going up. I don't know.
Villarreal says that she reported the issue to university officials and that her bed was searched.
Note, they're there was no bed bugs found.
If it stays like this, I know it's going to be a big issue, and a lot of money is going to be spent trying to deal with this issue that could have been easily fixed in the beginning.
While we were not there to see Villarreal place the bugs in the bottle, when we took them to Olu's biology department, Dr. Johnson Varkey, who says he spent more than 30 years studying insects, claims that they are in fact bed bugs. While we did not speak to Director of Residence Life, Mark Center, on camera, he did respond to an email to me saying, quote, "I can recall of only 2 instances of bed bugs on campus within the past 11 years at Olu," end quote. I'm Anna Boone with the Lakefront News. Good night, and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Thank you, Anna. Olu conducted cardiovascular testing to its athletes, and the facts are alarming. Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 medical cause of death in young athletes. Every 3 days in the United States, a young athlete dies from sudden cardiac arrest, and 60 to 80% of athletes who experience sudden cardiac death do not have recognized warning signs or symptoms prior to their events. Recently, Olu, in partnership with Wimbledon Health Partners, conducted cardiovascular testing to its student athletes. Medical personnel from Wimbledon, based out of Boca Raton, Florida, travel throughout the country to provide on-site cardiovascular testing at colleges and universities. Representatives perform EKG and echocardiography testing on student athletes to help screen for 14 different cardiac conditions, such as sudden cardiac death. Time management is difficult for the average student, but what about the students who are also athletes? Lakefront reporter Stephanie Garza reports with more.
I investigated concerns that some student athletes did not have enough time to eat with their tight schedules. Community hour is a no-class time set aside for Olu students, faculty, and staff. Many take this time to eat lunch because community hour begins at 12:15 p.m., but many student athletes use this time to do much more than eat.
Pre-game meeting at 12:30, so you get out. If you want to go get lunch, you go get lunch, but you have to go get your stuff at the dorm, so it's kind of hard.
Hard because if you're a student athlete whose class lets out at 12:15, that only gives you 15 minutes.
We have to make it on time, no exceptions.
Saint soccer player Mario Elizondo says this is only one of the many reasons why he may miss a meal before practice or a game.
I don't want to be full before a game because it affects me, since in my position I need to be jumping, and because I'm a goalie, so I can't be that heavy, but sometimes I don't have enough time.
And with only 15 minutes, a line like this one can make grabbing a quick lunch more difficult.
They better have a lot of time management skills. They're going to play sports and go to school.
Basketball coach Chris Minner says these athletes know what is expected of them.
You might have to grab something before you go to that 11 o'clock class. And they do have a little bit of time, but not a lot. But yeah, that's one of the inconveniences. But then again, that goes to that time management.
Right now, no athletic team is supposed to be practicing between 8 a.m. and 12:15 p.m. The schedule aims to limit classes missed, but Coach Minner says changes may be made so that it doesn't take away from athletes eating lunch.
You may see some more 10 to 12 practices. You may see some more 11 to 1, which we used to do, which would help with that.
Coach Minner says while he does expect athletes to manage their time, he is understanding.
Get out of class at 12:15, come over here, it probably takes 5 minutes. You got to get taped. You may have to see the trainer. So what we do is we really don't start doing major stuff until probably 12:45, 12:50.
Coach Minner says that students benefit from athletics because they learn important life skills and are motivated to make good grades so they can keep playing the sport they love. Reporting in front of the University Wellness and Activity Center, I'm Stephanie Garza for Lakefront News.
Thank you, Stephanie. OLU members who are interested in creative writing or just want to hear from a first-rate author will have an upcoming opportunity thanks to the Visiting Writer Program. The reading will be held in Main 311 on Wednesday, October 25th at 7 p.m. and will feature visiting writer Robert Rivard. Rivard is an experienced journalist and founder of the Rivard Report, a nonprofit, nonpartisan local news and information site. During the reading, Rivard will be talking about a memoir that he is working on and his book, Trail of Feathers, Searching for Philip True. Rivard is participating in the Visiting Writer Program, which allows writing workshop professors to bring on an experienced writer to work with their students. Rivard is currently working with Professor Benavides, narrative journalism and magazine writing class, and she is encouraging everyone to attend the reading to get a chance to learn from Rivard.
He's such a great storyteller. I think we're all nonfiction writers, every single one of us, and we're all natural storytellers, and it's just nice to sit down and listen to somebody who has such great stories, and it inspires us then to go and tell our stories too.
The reading will be held in Main 311 on Wednesday, October 25th at 7 p.m. Have you parked at the new graveled parking lot? If so, you may have noticed that the potholes have come up due to recent rain. Our lakefront reporter, Alex Escobar, has more.
I spoke to concerned commuters about their hopes of what can be done about the potholes in the new parking lot. The new gravel parking lot at Our Lady of the Lake University comes with its ups and downs. It's brought additional parking, and student Angelica Esqueda says it brings other benefits to commuters.
It's nice to be closer on this side of the school because at first I used to park all the way over there.
While the parking lot is closer, the potholes there have caused students like Luiz Rincon to avoid the parking lot altogether.
I know when we started getting a lot of the rain, the first entrance has a really big, deep pothole, and I didn't notice it because I rarely park over there, and it just told me don't park over there anymore.
Potholes like the one I'm standing next to is causing drivers a bumpy ride. According to yourcarinsurancquotes.net, potholes can be very dangerous and can damage your tires, wheels, and even your suspension. And as Esqueda said, it also leaves a mess in her car.
It's mostly dirt, so when it rains or you get off your car and you get back on, all the dirt gets in the carpet.
I reached out to Physical Plant to find out if there is any action being taken to fix the potholes, but was unable to get a response from them.
It's a little difficult trying to find parking, but I don't park in the gravel ones anymore only because of those potholes, and it's like a big inconvenience because that just means I have to park farther.
We will keep you updated if any new information comes up. Reporting in Parking Lot B, I am Alex Escobar with your Lakefront News.
Thank you, Alex. OLU's annual Boo Bash is kicking off Thursday, October 26th. Residence Life hosts the event to create a safe Halloween event for neighborhood children who are invited to trick-or-treat in the resident halls. There will also be free snacks, a photo booth, and a cupcake walk. In preparation for the event, the Office of Residence Life is asking for candy donations. Donations can be made directly to the office located in the Pacelli Hall lobby or in one of the donation boxes located throughout campus. The event will run from 6 to 9 p.m. Halloween season has students here at Our Lady of the Lake talking about spooky stories. Reporter Denise Coronel has more.
That's right. I spoke to several students about the rumors that paranormal activity takes place here at Our Lady of the Lake. Karina Martinez is a senior at Our Lady of the Lake who had the opportunity to live in the school's convent during her sophomore year.
She was doing her thing in her bed, I was doing my thing. I kid you not, I see the cross just like fall off. And we looked at each other and we were like, oh, heck no.
This is only one of a few of Karina's spooky stories. Karina and her roommates once believed that the sisters living on the floor above them were always noisy, until one day she visited it and realized it was just a storage room.
And I started freaking out because I was like, well, I'm hearing stuff at night. What is that?
Although the school is known for being haunted, the convent is where most students have claimed to experience the most paranormal activity. I spoke to someone who works in the convent about these claims. They did not want to be identified, but this is what they had to say.
We feel and we know that it's the sister spirit, and it's very holy here.
Reporting for your Lakefront News, I am Denise Coronel, and have a safe Halloween.
Thank you, Denise. Did you know that you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? So come out, save lives, and get a free t-shirt. On October 24th through the 25th, if you do participate in the blood drive that will be held on campus in the Moy Circle, the blood drive will be from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Hope to see you there. Our Lady of the Lake is preparing for a full weekend of events at Homecoming 2017. Lakefront reporter Montie Chavez has more on what the event is all about.
That's right. Homecoming is right around the corner with special events for alumni, students, and staff with events for everyone.
No, I work at ministry, so I know that we're having a mass, but that's pretty much it. I just know that we have to prepare for that.
Mass is one of many events included in the homecoming festivities that will take place the weekend of November 4th. Director of Alumni and Family Relations, Deborah Guzman Perez, encourages everybody to attend.
Well, homecoming is really a time for alumni, family members of our current students, even faculty and staff to come back to the university to reconnect with each other and really build that sense of community again.
This year's events includes beer tasting and a casino night.
A casino night, that's interesting. I don't know what that's going to be like, but maybe that, I don't know.
OLLU sports teams will be featured with basketball and volleyball games as well.
Yeah, I think that's the only game that I've attended is some of the basketball games. I'll probably go to the homecoming if it's tied to homecoming or whatever. I'll probably try to make it out to that.
Tours will also be occurring of the university, especially highlighting the Warden School of Social Work in its 75th anniversary and the Veronica Salazar Media Center.
We always talk about community and we talk about how we love to see each other. And, in this busy day and age, something like this is really an opportunity for everybody to just get together.
Officials are expecting 100, possibly more, to attend events at this year's homecoming. So whether you want to attend a basketball game or try your hand at poker, make sure to go to one of the events this year. For more information, visit ollualumni.com. I'm Brother Montie, giving you a hand at your Lakefront News.
Thank you, Brother Montie. Make sure to stop by the University Wellness and Activity Center, or UWAC, gazebo on Saturday, October 21st. OLU faculty will be selling delicious barbecue plates to help raise funds for their annual Christmas party. The barbecue plate sale will be from 11:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. The plate is only $7, but for full-time students, you can buy a meal for only $5. Drinks and desserts are available for an additional cost. You can contact Stella Ibarra at 210-434-6711, extension number 7095. The gazebo is located in between the soccer field and the tennis courts, so you can just drive by and easily pick up a barbecue plate. And now we have the Sister of the Week segment. Our brother Montie Chavez conducted the interview.
Taught by Sisters of Divine Providence from the time I was in first grade. I didn't have sisters every year because we also had a group of brothers who were teaching in the school and a few lay people. Started thinking about religious life. I was a junior in high school at the time. And I wanted to enter right after high school, but that was right at the time that the order was changing and not accepting people right after high school. So I became an affiliate with the sisters right out of high school, but I didn't. I had to go through college first and work a while before I was allowed to enter. And I graduated in 1980 from Our Lady of the Lake, and I had a degree in religious studies. It's just, I would just like to say that it's been really exciting for me to be a Sister of Divine Providence because, you know, one of the things that I learned is that sometimes God calls you to be in a particular community because this is where He needs you to grow and to become an instrument of His will. Having worked in African American parishes, one of the songs I learned was an old song by Mahalia Jackson, and the words go, "Lord, don't move my mountain, but give me the strength to climb." And I think that's one of the things that we need to realize in life is that there are always going to be mountains in front of us. There may not, yours is going to be different than mine, but you know, whatever the things that are going to happen in your life, just have the strength to climb.
And is there any?
Thank you for joining us for the Lakefront News. I'm Bianca Garcia, and we hope to see you next week.